Okay, recording started. Then this is the fourth session, and so far what we learned, let me recap quickly. So the structure about C#.NET project, then how to work with the console class, then the data types available, the basic data types available in C#, then taking input from the end user. These are the concepts so far we learned. Now, this is the example in previous session we completed. Now let me extend this. So in the sense, so far what we tried to take the input of integer types, right? So here, what I'm doing, here I'm declaring a variable like a string username equal to something like, you can make it as empty value. Now, before displaying the message like enter a value, I want to take the username, then with the help of username, we interact with the user. In the sense, simply we display, for example, user enters like Karthik, then we say, hi Karthik, enter value for A, then enter value for B. So that is our intent. So here what we did, we declare a string variable. Now we ask the user to enter his name. So simply within double quotes, what we do, enter your name. Otherwise, you can add here, right? So enter your name. So then user will enter some name. What we need to do, we need to read that value entered by the user. So for that, what we can use here, console.readLine, right? So readLine returns string value that we see the differences between read and readLine methods. So now here you can see readLine method returns the string value, and here a user enters the name. Name also what kind of type? It is also a string, right? So directly what we can do, simply here we can initialize the value here like console.readLine. So this readLine reads the value and it stores the value into the username. Okay, so then what we do, before going forward, just let me run this example. Now this is our output window. So see, I enter your name, then I will enter like Karthik. So this value we are going to store in username. Then here, instead of enter a value, then what we display, hello Karthik, please enter the value for A. That is the message I want to display. So what we do here, we change this message, like what you want to display, hello, then Karthik from where we get. So if we use this dollar before, already you know how to write this syntax. Okay, in the first session itself, we have seen this. Now here, we get the value from username, right? So hello Karthik, then enter a value for A. Otherwise, enter value for A. Okay, instead of A or B, you can simply display here, enter first number. Then user will enter the first number. So let me rename this A to first name. So very simple here. See, for example, here, if I change like first name, then what you need to do, you need to change here. Again, you need to replace here A. Again, here also you need to replace, right? But instead of doing that, here we have an option with the Visual Studio Editor. Very simple, just there is A now selected, right? Did you observe? Then right click, then you will get the option like rename. Then here, type whatever you want. So first name, then press enter. Then see, it replaces everywhere, wherever A is there. In similar manner, just select B, then right click, then name. This is second name. Second name.
First number and second number.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. So this is second name. And this one is first name. Okay. So these are the variables just we declared. Now what we ask user, enter first number, then instead of B value, what we ask, enter second number. Okay, follow the same pattern. So here enter the second number, right? So now run this application. You can see the same output, but we added some different style. That's it. See, hi, enter your name. So I will enter Karthik. Then it will say, hello Karthik, enter first number. So I will enter first number like 45. Then it will ask enter second number. Then 55. Then addition of 45 and 55 is 100. So in this way, we can read any kind of value by using the read line. So this is the example how to read the string value. In previous session, we observed how to convert and how to read the value and how to convert into the number. Got it? So sometimes we need to take the different data types like Boolean or date time. So for that, we have different methods here. See, if you observe here, 2 into 64 is there. What is 2 into 64? It's a long. 2 into 16 is there, short. If you want to convert into the byte, we have directly 2 byte. Okay. In similar way to date time, if you want to convert into the date time, in similar way, we have 2 Boolean to convert into the Boolean type, like a kind of true or false. Like so many methods are there. By using these methods, we can convert one data type to any base data type. See, all these are the base data types. Okay. So these methods are available in convert class. What is convert class? Already we discussed, right? Convert is a class, predefined class available in system namespace. Just mouse over and the convert class, you can see the system.convert. In the sense, it is available in system namespace and type is class. Here we have some description like converts base data type to another base data type. So you cannot convert by using the convert class any reference type to another reference type or another base type. It will convert the base type to another base type. So just keep always in your mind when you are using the converter 2 into 32. So here, what are the alternate ways we have? We have another way to convert the values. Like here we have int. What is int? Int is a keyword, right? Int, double, float, all these are keywords. Now every keyword has these methods again. So, and these are the enums, constants in these are. So for example, in the sense, if you want to know what is the maximum value for integer, then you can write int dot maximum value, print that int dot maximum value. So this is the maximum value for int 32. And this is the minimum value for int 32. In similar way, we have here a method like parse method. So it will convert the type into the integer number. This is another way to convert a data type, one data type to another data type. Okay, again, we have another method. We see it in next upcoming sessions, but as of now, just try to understand this stuff. Got it? So again, let me run this. Now this is the name, then it will ask you the two numbers. Same, there's no difference. Okay, now let me revert, undo these changes. So I mean, instead of int.parse, I'm using here converted data to int. So now in this example, it looks very fine, but already explained in previous session, there is a chance to have some errors. So let me explain again. For example, when you ask some number, if you give other than any number, like any special characters and group of characters, for example, by mistake or intentionally, if you enter some strings here, so 4a, then what happens? Here you are reading the value and you're trying to convert that input into the integer. So there you will get error. So already we observed this input string was not in a correct format. In the sense, the input you provided is not a valid format, valid data. So now how to avoid this? So for that, we have different ways. By using try catch, you can implement a logic where if it is unable to convert the value, then you can set some default value. That is another way, but that we see in upcoming classes. Now here, I want to give you another kind of syntax that is nothing but, so first number equal to int dot, here we have TryParse. Okay, so TryParse in the sense, what it will do, it will try to convert the value, given value. If everything is if everything goes well, then it will convert and it will assign into that value. If something happened, then what it will give you? It will give you some default value. So let me give you the example here. TryParse. Then here we need to give the value. That value we get from console.readline, right? So console.readline, in the sense, it waits for input and it takes the input whatever user enters. Now here, what we are doing, we are so here again we have ref and out concept is there. We see it later, but as of now, just use here first number equal to 0. Okay, we'll do one thing. Okay, the fix for this is just to remove this value, first number. So we cannot directly initialize the value. And then here, instead of int tab, use here first number. Okay, so what happens here? Now this TryParse method will try to convert the value, given value. If everything is okay, then it converts the value and it gives that value. In case if something went wrong, then what it will give you? It will give you the value like kind of 0. Okay, so we'll see it. Now comment this line. So comments, let me explain about the comments here. Maybe you know the syntax to comments in C language or C++. In similar way, here by adding here two forward slashes. So this, what you can do, you can comment this line. Or what you can do, this is for single line comments. This is the single line comment. If you want to comment group of lines, then what you need to do for every line, instead of placing this slashes for every line, there is a small technique we can do. That is slash, then star, then again star slash. This same like C language. So these are the comments in C#, the single line comments and group of line comments. Okay, so but instead of writing manually here, we have an option. We can use comments here, shortcuts to place the comments. For example, if you want to comment this line, okay, the cursor is blinking in the line, right? Then use here control, hold the control key, then K C. Okay, control K plus C for comment, in case if you want to uncomment that one. So what you can do, control K U for uncomment. So if you want to apply or if you want to comment all this, then select all, then control C, it comments all the line, then control K U, it uncommits all the line. Okay, so same options here we have. So now the cursor is blinking here, click on this shortcut icon. Right, again here we have uncomment, then click on it. So this, if you mouse over, it will show you the shortcuts also. Control K, then control C. In the sense, hold the control, then K, then C. That is the shortcut. To uncomment, control K, then control U. Okay, these are the comments. So if you want to do multi-line comments manually, then this is the way to place the multi-line comment. Same as C language. Okay, those are about comments. Now let me comment this. So control C, KC, set comments. Now run this application. Now it will ask you the name. So Hatik, then enter the name. So 5A. So what happens? So see, earlier there was error, right? But now it will try to convert. If it is unable to convert, then what it will do? It will initialize with 0. So let me show you here. I'm giving 55. Then 0 and 55 is 55. So like we can fix the errors. And see, there is a concept like a try catch. That is a little costly than this logic. So first we need to try with custom logic. If it is we are unable to control with the custom logic, then go for the try catch. We are going to learn about the try catch in future sessions. As of now, just follow this syntax. Now in similar way, what I'm doing, just I'm modifying for the second number also. This. Now run this, give any value. If everything goes fine, then it will give you exact plus, otherwise it takes first number as 0 and second number as also 0. For example, here I'm giving my name is Karthik, then first value is A, second value is B, then it will give you 0 plus 0 is 0. There's no error. So we should write program like this. So in any manner, we need to avoid the runtime error. So compile time error, anyway, we get the information when you try to build. But these runtime errors will come when you run the application. So we need to test in all scenarios and we need to fix everything. Okay, so this is one of the way to use your TryParse. Now this is 100% proof example. There is no chance to get any error. So always we need to keep it in mind. So the final output should not have any runtime errors. So let me know in case if you have any questions. No questions?